Welcome back to another Film Geek movie review. In just a bit, I am off to check out the new horror film, First Omen. So what is the plot of this movie? Well, it is the prequel to the 1976 film, The Omen, to the best of my knowledge. And it tells the story of the mother of Damien, the demon child of the first film. So basically, it's the story on how the Catholic Church ended up, or these people, agents working for the Catholic Church, ended up making Damien. Like, where did the Antichrist come from? So this is the Antichrist origin story? I don't know. It's a prequel. And if you watch my channel, you know my feeling on prequels. I'm not a huge fan of them, but it's not that I haven't enjoyed some in the past. I really have. Like, go back and watch my Underworld ranking video. My favorite film in the series is the prequel. So who knows? Maybe I'll be super impressed with this movie. As of lately, the religious horror films have been pretty impressive. I've actually enjoyed a good deal of them, and I don't generally enjoy religious horror. So anyways, it's enough of me yammering because I gotta get out the door. It's time for me to go see First Omen. Welcome back. Just getting home, and you know what, guys? I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was top-notch. In fact, dare I say, I personally believe it's better than the 1976 original film. I know, I can't believe it myself, but there it is. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've never been a huge fan of the Omen series. I've only seen the first film, the 1976 one. I've seen the remake of that film, and I was like, okay, whatever. But I've never really expanded my horizons when it came to the Omen series. I saw the first film, was like, okay, spooky, scary kid. Moving on, it just didn't do a lot for me. I thought the movie, unfortunately, was a little on the boring side. But then again, I wasn't raised with the whole, like, fire and brimstone and stuff like that, so I didn't have that childhood fear of all of the devil and Satan and the Antichrist and all that. So I think with the original film, you kind of need that religious, background to really get the fear. However, in this film, no way, man. You really don't need to have any kind of religious background whatsoever to get scared just out of your mind in this film, because it is a very, very scary film. Some extremely well-crafted jump scares, really good just atmospheric creepiness, and anxiety and dread is just riddled throughout the entire film. At no point in this movie do you feel safe from a scare. Anything is possible. This movie also has some outstanding special effects, some very good grounded, practical gore effects in this film. This movie does have a pretty decent amount of gore in it. It's a pretty bloody movie. It's not like the first movie where it just has some of that 1970s neon red blood every so often. This movie's got some gore attached to it, and it looks pretty freaking wicked. The acting in this movie is also outstanding. However, I want to focus on the lead actor of this film, Neil Tiger Free. She plays the main nun in this film, the one that we're following, that's going and solving the mystery and so on of what's going on. And she is outstanding in this film. Her amount of range that she needs to have to do this character is phenomenal. She is so solid, and to be perfectly honest, I would not mind seeing her do some more horror down the road. Her acting style seems to fit the genre absolutely perfectly. I would love to see her in a film with Mia Goth, because, man, these two together, I don't know, that could be some scary crap. This film is excellent. It is a really good addition to the franchise. In fact, it does something I've never seen a prequel do before, at least in my opinion, and that is broaden the story, deepen the lore, and actually bring something new to the table. Instead of just retelling some lore and crap that we learned in one of the movies, maybe just some throwaway character or something that doesn't matter, this time we actually get something that expands the franchise and could bring about some new stuff maybe down the road. Now, I wouldn't know what they have plans for. I honestly don't. I don't know if they're going to try to scrap all of the sequels that come along and maybe do one of those requels or whatever they call them today. But I honestly am on board for wherever they're going with this if they can keep the same level of quality that they did in this film, because my God, guys, it is outstanding, and it is definitely something that you should be getting out there and seeing in theaters. Well, alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for checking out the Film Geek. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.